lagi akong excited kapag po yung presenter natin ay si Professor Crescencio Conner kasi alam ko, lagi itong prepared, laging may bago, laging may pasabog, no? Kaya, ayan, I know, excited na kayo na marinig po siya. Para po ipakilala siya, para po makilala natin siyang naglubusan, may I call on Realtor Boots Antonio of Manila Board to introduce our very special presenter for tonight.
Good evening everyone. Thank you, Miss Kate. For our regular listeners and viewers, you have heard our speaker for a couple of times already. So you would notice that he gives a very detailed, precise explanation on the company and of our projects. This is because he is in the academe, a professor at the Pontifical and Royal University of Santo Tomas for 25 years now. His physical disability, yes, he is a person with disability, did not hinder him from finishing his studies and taking further studies, all with citations. A salutatorian in elementary, valedictorian in high school, a full college scholarship, and a scholarship grant on the restoration and conservation of artworks in Rome, Italy. He has nurtured the talents that God has given him and even multiplied it by imparting his knowledge to his students and to other people. That is why the Lord is very gracious to him by rewarding him this opportunity to be part of the real estate industry. So now let us hear from Professor Crescencio Empaner for his wealthy mindset talk.
Hey, thank you very much, Ma'am Boots, Ma'am Kate, Abayan, and to the rest, to our visitors for tonight, whether new or old or has been attending this seminar for several times. I also would like to shout out my student na nakita pala niya yung ad ko, kaya ayun, nag-attend siya. Si Renz Ervin de la Torre, who is an architecture student. I'm also handling architecture students. Sabi ko nga, tamang-tama yung hawak ko sa section nila dahil nasa real estate ako ngayon, sideline. And I'm telling them how how I am related to them in a way, being a real estate agent, because they are architecture and they know how to, of course, they are responsible for all these structures or buildings. No, they are familiar with all these things. Okay, so thank you again for coming now. I'll now share you my slides. All right, so thank you very much. I'm here again to discuss this topic, wealthy mindset, strategic guide to real estate investing. So wherein I'm gonna help you to get the right mindset now, so that you will have no fear in investing real estate, in real estate, so that at the end, you will succeed and become wealthy or rich. Siguro naman, wala naman taong ayaw yumaman. Lahat tayo gustong yumaman. Kasi pag mayaman ka, mas marami kang magagawa, lalo na magagawang tulong sa kapwa natin. Ayun, lalo na sa mga kamag-anak natin, sa family natin. Okay, the coverage of my discussion will be beginning from the status of real estate in the Philippines now, present and beyond. And after that, so I'll be convincing you or telling you how, I'll be telling about SMDC now, its background and why it is nice to invest in SMDC. And then later on, so I'll be giving you inspirations so that you will develop the right mindset, yung lakas ng loob para mag-invest, no? Kasi maraming tao na takot, no, mag-invest pag malaking pera na ang pinag-usapan. But actually, if you are guided properly, no, and you try to research also, there should be no problem, no, in investing and using your hard-earned money for, especially for SMDC condominium. Okay, so let me begin with this topic: Philippines real estate market outlook 2020 and beyond. So I'll be discussing here ano na ba ngayon ang sitwasyon ng real estate. Okay, and then we'll try to predict what may happen or will be in the future. So ano ba mangyayari sa real estate? Ano magiging condition or status? So I tried to do a lot of research about this topic, no? And these are what I found out. The Philippines experienced a house price boom from 2010 to 2018, with Makati's CBD prices rising by almost 132%. So grabe pala ang naging boom, no, ng real estate, no, from 2010 to 2018, and isa sa nagkaroon ng mataas na price increases ay sa Makati, no? And by property type, makikita natin dito, no, na ang condominium units ang pinakamataas ang nagkaroon ng price increase, no? Pangalawa yung sa duplex house, no? And then townhouse, pangatlo, pang-apat yung single detached. So ibig sabihin to, maraming nag-invest for condominium units, no, for the past from 2010 to 2019 and even up to now, actually, no. So another thing that I have found out is that Philippines has become one of the hotspots for foreign property buyers in Southeast Asia. So isa na tayo sa number one, no, within the top performing, no, in terms of real estate, no, within Southeast Asia. And lately na-encounter ko, hindi ko na nailagay dito, may position na tayo within top 8 yata in the whole world, no. We even surpass other big and Japan, like that, and some European countries. So kumbaga, in short, maganda ang performance ng Pilipinas in terms of real estate investments. With favorable demographics and an increasing middle class, Metro Manila has undoubtedly seen the biggest interest. So sa Metro Manila ang nakita nilang nagkaroon ng mataas na progress, no, with regards to real estate. So dahil sa increasing middle class, so maraming medyo nag-i-improve ang buhay dito sa Metro Manila. So of course, when a lot of people have become richer, so tendency for them is to do investment, and it was found out that they prepare more investing in real estate. Foreign corporations moved to the region, setting up offices and corporations in places like Cebu and Davao, where labor costs are low. So there are also, aside from Metro Manila, nagbo-boom na rin ang real estate in some provinces. In fact, later I will enumerate to you top 10 provinces which are having a boom now with regards to real estate, no? So, and Cebu and Davao are just one of these provinces aside from Metro Manila where there is a booming in terms of real estate. So in other words, you can also look into this, look into investing in this area, in these places. No? Lalo na kung taga ron ka, so maganda doon ka, pwede ka rin doon mag-invest. And this boom came from the increased demand for housing for the large number of mainland Chinese working for Philippine offshore gaming operators or POGOs. Ayan. Marami ako naririnig na negative about POGOs, but then when I tried to read about real estate, I found out that yung pala mga POGOs na yan, malaki ang nako-contribute no, for real estate because itong mga Chinese people who are working in POGOs, siyempre they have to stay somewhere else, di ba? And it was found out that they usually stay sa mga condominium. So they contribute a lot no, for the help in the industry, no, real estate industry in the Philippines. So now I'll be discussing or enumerate to you some best cities, top 10 for real estate investment in the Philippines. No? Finding a good location is a huge part of a successful real estate investment. So tandaan natin yan lagi, yung location. It's one of the important things that we need to consider before investing. Tingnan natin mabuti yung location. So wag tayo kung saan-saan lang mag-i-invest. So we have to make sure that the location is really very appropriate, okay, or prime for investing. No? The following are 10 cities, all of which are either prime locations or potential hotspots for real estate investment in the Philippines. So mga prime location daw to sa ngayon, no? And iba rito, malapit na maging prime location. So ano kaya itong top 10 na to so far? So ayan. So these are the places, if ever you're going to invest for real estate, particularly SMDC condominium, dito kayo kumuha kasi ito po yung nagtatap ngayon or booming. No? For a lot of reasons, ayun, number one, Quezon City, no? Napakalaki kasi ng Quezon City in terms of population at maraming businesses din dyan. Of course, Makati, we already know about it. It's only now that I discovered that there are 60,000 commercial establishments sa Makati, no? Ang dami pala dyan. And almost all the foreigners are going there either as a tourist or are doing business. So of course, dahil dyan, they will need for somewhere to stay. And most of the places where they stay are condominium, particularly in SMDC, like Jazz, no, as residences, red residences, etc. So yung Muntinlupa City, ganun din, no? Prime location na rin kasi napakaraming ano rito, mga offices, mga BPOs. Baguio City is also getting as a lot of potential, no, to boom, no, or become a real estate hotspot kasi ang daming mga foreigners din dyan, maraming mga estudyante, so and mga tourists, even from local who are going there, and of course they would be they would like to stay in certain place, no? And so if there are, so because of that, real estate would really be booming there. And Tagaytay City, I'm sure alam na natin to, no? Na Tagaytay City is also a very nice place where a lot of people are going there because of its very good climate, no? Cool climate. And there are a lot of SMDC residences dyan, no? Yung cool, ano ba yan? Yung, ano ba? May cool residences, something like that. So maganda yun doon. And then Angeles City, ayan. Kasi merong ano dyan, may marapit na airport, no? At saka dyan na rin yung malapit yung tinatawag na green. So it's becoming a progressive place, no? North of Metro Manila. So isa sa mga magbo-boom in the near future. In fact, marami nagsisimula na. In that area, meron diyan yung meron diyan yung project ng SMDC, yung cheerful, no? So nakita ko ang video niya, ang ganda. Ang ganda ng cheerful housing doon. And then in Cebu City also, ayan, Iloilo City, okay. Sa Iloilo, meron din ano dyan, ano ba tawag ng SMDC dyan? Sa Iloilo City. May mga SMDC dyan. Bacolod, Smile Residence. At sa Davao City, yung lugar ni Duterte. So, if you are going to, or planning to invest, ito yung mga, I'm recommending that you make investment kasi ito yung talagang nagiging prime location na ngayon. So I suggest that you only invest sa mga ganyan lugar kasi you can expect that your investment would have profit, no? When you invest there. So for the outlook, we see, according to what I have read, we see a sustained pace of rental growth from 2020 to 2022 due to sustained leasing of secondary units in key CBDs, according to Colliers. We see a faster acceleration of rents in residential towers that complement POGO offices. Ayan, so beyond 2020, so continuing pa rin pala yung rental growth. So in other words, may profit that you can expect, no? If you invest in condominium and parentahan mo yan, so you will gain profit, no? For sure, as predicted by Colliers. Yung Colliers, I think these are agency that are they are involved in assessing regarding this status of real estate in the world. So, wag tayong matakot, no? Kasi based on what I have read, talagang maganda ang status ng real estate in the Philippines. Although in this year, because of pandemic, may konting effect, but it's just a minor. In fact, I've been hearing, especially from SMDC, that wala namang naging effect actually, no? Tuloy, in fact, kumikita pa rin yung mga bumibili at nagpaparenta ng mga condominium. So tuloy-tuloy lang din daw ang growth, no? Or profit that you may get if you invest in condominium because of yun, mga POGO offices nandyan pa rin. And in fact, kahit mawala sila, yung BPO are also the other consumers of this condominium. So another research or thing that I found is that according to research by the Global Property Guide, gross rental yields in Metro Manila remain good, ranging from 7.01% on the very smallest condominium units of 45 square meter to 7.16% on 80 square meter condominium. So mapaliit o mapalaki ang condominium, kumikita no ng malaki. So in terms of rental. So yeah, ito mga na-research ko ito, totoo ito, no? Hindi ko ito inimbento. Talagang I made a thorough research from the internet. Kaya at the end, you will see I have a lot of sources or references. So nakita ko talaga na maganda pala ang status or situation of real estate in the Philippines now and for the succeeding years. Another is the Philippines, one of the world's largest remittance recipients with 10.2 million Philippine overseas foreign workers, OFWs, living and working in 210 countries and territory worldwide. So in 2019, total cash remittances reached a record high of $30.13 billion, up by 4.11% from a year earlier. So ano ibig sabihin nito? With yung mga OFW, no, they are actually investing, no? Many of them are investing in real estate sector. Ayun. In fact, 70% of the remittances go directly or indirectly, no? Si World Bank na nagsabi niyan. And these OF remittances power the low-end to mid-range residential property market, housing projects, and mid-scale subdivision in regions near Metro Manila such as Cavite, Batangas, and Laguna provinces. So yung ating mga OFW, marami din pala sa kanila ang nag-i-invest sa ngayon. No? Nakikita nila yung potential nung real estate market at saka nakikita nila na kailangan nilang mag-invest sa mga ganitong sa residential. So because they see that they're going to get good profit out of it, and they know that this is a hard asset, no? So maaring natatakot sila na pag hindi sila nag-invest to a real estate, which is a hard asset, baka mawala na lang ng basta yung pera nila, no? Yung kanilang cash. Kaya marami sa kanila ay nag-i-invest na rin. So I think that is very being wise, no? So that shows a positive mindset, no? Okay, another news. According to JLL, the increased demand for residential units mainly come from young local professionals, upgrading families, and high net worth individuals from overseas. So dyan ang gagaling yung mga consumers of real estate properties, particularly mga condominium. So yung ating mga local professionals. Kasi many of them are fed up with the traffic situation in our cities, no? So takot sila ma-late or ma-absent, no? Kaya they are forced to look for real estate somewhere near their office, no? So happen that SMDCs have a lot of these condominium located in many areas where there are a lot of offices like Makati, MOA, etc. No? So yung mga upgrading families then, yung mga bagong kasal, so they decide to prepare a condo dahil medyo malit pa lang ang kanilang pamilya. At yung may pera sa overseas, yun na nga yung mga FWs, so na malalaki ang sweldo. So yun. These are also the ones investing, no, in residential units, particularly condominium. Another is there's been a continuous excuse me rise of Chinese investors driving the demand for property and pushing prices upwards. So, ayun, maraming mga Chinese na pumupunta sa ating bayan, not just those working for Pogos, but tourists, and when they see that or learn that Philippines is a good place to invest, particularly in real estate. So that's what they are doing. Kaya, in fact, maraming mga condominium na karamihan ay binibili nila, no, mga Chinese investors. And when they buy a lot, no? The companies don't only buy or rent office space in business areas like Makati, but also buy residential properties for their employees. Ayan. So those Chinese investors, when they come here to do business, and they set up their office in Makati, so and they hire people, either Filipinos or Chinese also. So for sure, they look for place or residential properties where they can have their employees stay. I think this is a common practice sa mga Chinese, na yung mga tao nila ay tinutulungan na rin nilang sa tumira doon sa area ng malapit sa opisina para hindi na mahirapan sa pagpasok, no? At malate. So things like that. So business process outsourcing of BPO is also an important pillar of the economy and one of the country's fastest growing sectors. So yun din ang source of customers for real estate, no? Or mga condominium like mga SMDC condominium. Numerous foreign companies target Philippines young and English-speaking talent pool. So tayo ang, I think, number 1 na in terms of BPO, no? Na-surpass na rin natin even India, because we are as we all know, we are good in speaking English, and that's what foreign companies are looking for. So from 2019 to 21, so 2020 pa lang tayo, ang sabi ni Colliers International, Philippines predicts that 8,300 new condominiums will be built yearly, amounting to 142,000 units by 2021. Imagine niyo, no? Pataas ang dami ng construction ng mga condominium units. Ano ibig sabihin nito? Talagang booming yung real estate business. Kasi kung alam ng mga investor na hindi booming, bakit sila magpapatay ng ganyan kadami? Malulugi sila diyan. Di ba? At diyan merong opportunity tayo mga real estate agents, no? Kasi ibig sabihin merong mga ibebentang mga units. So, yun ang maganda diyan. Okay, so these Manila property prices have increased much in Manila over the years. Below, you can see the year-on-year price increase for 3-bedroom luxury condominiums in Makati from 2013 to 2018. So makikita natin dito, so pataas, so 2018, no? Pinakamataas. So just 2 years ago, ang increase. So there's been continuing increase actually. If ever may decrease, konti lang. Ayan. In fact, I heard na last year mas mataas pa yata. So purchasing a condo is easier compared to local plots and villas. We see buyers from Singapore, Hong Kong, and China snapping up as many as 20 to 30 units at a time. So nalalaman na kasi ng maraming foreigners in other countries that our country is booming, no, in real estate. Yet many of the units are affordable, no, particularly in SMDC condominium. That's why they come here, mga Singaporean, mga taga Hong Kong, mga China, from mainland China, and they're buying a lot, no? 20 to 30 units at a time. Kaya sila yung pwede rin maging target natin for as investors, no? Okay, now I'm through giving you an eye view or background about what's happening now and beyond with regards to real estate in the Philippines. Now I'm going to give you the right mindset, positive mindset, so that you will realize at the end that investing in real estate is good, no? Okay. So first thing that we should take into or should know or put into our mind is that home shouldn't be just one of your investment options, but rather it is a necessity. So at I'm sure alam nating lahat yan, no, mga Pilipinos. We give very much importance sa pagkakaroon ng bahay. Although marami sa atin siyempre may not be prepared yet because of financial situation, but given a chance, I'm sure this is our main priority, no? And in fact, this is what we should give more priority more than anything else in terms of investment option. So in other words, bago ka mag-invest sa ibang mga bagay, negosyo like that, dapat unahin muna natin yung mag-invest sa pagkakaroon ng sarili nating bahay. Kasi, di ba, isa yan sa parang napakagandang legacy that you can leave to your family. Natatandaan ko nung ako'y bata pa, ina-emphasize lagi ng father ko yung lupa namin na alagaan. Yun lang may papamana nila sa amin. At hahati-hatiin yan para bawat isa sa amin may share. So, wala man naiwang pera yung magulang ko, pero iniwanan kami ng konting lupa. Ayun, at bahay. Ayun, nalaking bagay sa amin, no? In fact, naibenta ko na yung share ko lately. Ayun, kumita ako doon. Kaya naniniwala talaga ako na may pera sa real estate, no? Kasi ako mismo nakapagbenta na ng lupa. Yung lupa ko naibenta ko, no? Ayan. Hopefully, soon I will be able to sell already sa SMDC. So this is what I found out regarding SMDC, no? Condo is equal to convenience, no? So if you're gonna look at all the SMDC condominium, talagang makikita mo yung convenience, no? So yan ang hinahanap ng mga customer, di ba? Lahat ng mga investor, convenience. That's what they would like to pay for. And SMDC can provide that. Kaya nga condo, convenience is equal to convenience. Akin na yan, ha? Wala akong pinagkuhanan yan. Marami rito ngayon, itong mga susunod na mga words, akin na yan. SMDC provides the option of living in place that has all that convenience plus safety as well. So ito yung kagandahan sa SMDC, no? Nakatira ka sa isang lugar na napaka-convenient. Ibig sabihin ng convenient, nandyan ang lahat. No? Elevator away lang ang distance. Di ba? Yan ang ibig sabihin ng convenience. Walang kahirap-hirap. Gusto mong kumain, baba ka lang ng konti sa elevator ka from your condo unit. Nandyan na, may restaurant na. Kasi karamihan ng mga SMDC condominium, meron nakadikit na SM. No? At maganda pa rito, may safety. No? Pagpasok mo kasi sa SMDC condominium, may gwardiya. No? At siyempre, kung di ka taga ron, hindi ka papapasukin. At saka meron ka sariling susi sa kwarto mo at even sa gate. Kaya you are in the very safe place if you buy or invest in SMDC condominium. Ayun, isa pang makikita sa SMDC, integrated lifestyle community. Ayun, paano ibig sabihin integrated lifestyle community? Ayun, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, halos everything that you need, all the essentials are within your reach, elevator away lang, no? Or a little walk away, no? So gusto mo magpagupit, meron na konting malapit lang din. Gusto mong mag-shop, so everything is very close to you. So hindi ba maganda 'yon? Hindi ba 'yun ang ibig sabihin ng convenience? So lahat ng iyong pangangailangan nandiyan na. At ang maganda diyan ngayong COVID time, marami sa atin hindi makalabas, no? Pero yung mga nakatira sa SMDC, walang problemang bumili ng kanilang mga pangangailangan kasi paglabas lang ng condo unit nila, nandiyan na lahat. Bukas naman yung mga restaurant, shopping store or supermarket, Watson, etc. So yun at saka yung amenities talagang very top notch. So ito pa, SMDC developments have swimming pool, has a lot of green area, jogging area. Wow, di ba maganda? So tingnan niyo yung nasa picture. Wala yatang SMDC na walang swimming pool. Minsan 3, 4. Nakita niyo dito ilang swimming pool meron dito. 1, 2, 3, 4. So talagang matutuwa ka at feeling mo talaga nakatira ka sa 5-star hotel, no? Pag tumira ka sa SMDC. At may mga jogging area pa dyan. Okay, meron pang yoga area at marami pang iba, no? Ako, magsasawa ka sa dami ng amenities. Kaya talagang hindi ka lugi, no? Talagang pag bumili ka ng SMDC, sulit na sulit, no? At talagang matutuwa ka. So, yan. Top-notch amenities meron ang SMDC. Ayan, hotel-like lobbies, resort-style amenities, pati yung property management, meron sila, no? Talagang para ka nasa hotel pag tumira ka sa SMDC. Kasi pagpasok mo pa lang, may magbabati na sa'yo ng good morning, good evening, at talagang well-managed yung condominium, napakalinis. Kasi meron ang SMDC na hire na property management. In fact, pag gusto mong ipaupa yung iyong yung unit, pwedeng sila na rin ang mag-take charge, no? Maganda to especially if the investor is an OFW who stays very far from the Philippines. So he could just communicate with the property management to do the arrangement for rentals. So yun ang nakita ko rin. And of course, yung integration of retail development, yun ang sinasabi ko na kanina. Prime location. Kaya investing in SMDC talagang you really gain profit, no? From it. So living in SMDC integrated lifestyle community, we are less exposed to urban problems like traffic and pollution. Nako, itong pinakamaganda rito. Di ba? Sa panahon ngayon, if you are not living in SMDC or just living in your home or house, no, and you want to go to your office or place of work, na-expose ka sa urban problems, no, like traffic, napaka-hassle nun, di ba? In fact, may mga iba na naubos na yung oras nila sa pagta-travel lang dahil sa traffic. Balikan pa yan, ha? And isa pang masama rito, they are exposed to pollution that may later on give them sickness, no? Kaya nagkakasakit sila. But if you stay in SMDC, wala nun yun, no? Halos wala kang problema sa traffic, no? And pollution. Also, healthy ka dyan pag dyan ka nakatira. Di ba? Eh, lahat naman siguro ng tao gustong maranasan yung ganyang sitwasyon na walang problema sa traffic at pollution. So SMDC provides the convenience and luxury of time, knowing everything is within your reach. So yun, sinabi ko na kanina. Di ba yun ang pinakamasarap sa buhay? Para kang prinsesa, prinsipe. Abot mo lahat. In fact, from your unit, kung ayaw mo pumunta doon sa ibaba para kumain sa mga restaurants or bumili ng mga gamot or any essential, tumawag ka lang. No? It's just a call away and i-deliver sa'yo libre. Kasi wala din naman siguro pababayaran ka kasi walking distance lang, elevator away lang yung unit mo. No? Kaya that's what we mean by convenience and luxury. Luxury of time kasi hindi ka na maghihintay na matagal. Minutes lang. Hindi katulad ng magpa-order ka, Lala Move, ang tagal. Diyan, minutes lang yan. Nandyan na lahat yung in-order. Di ba maganda yun? Sarap. Yan ang ibig sabihin ng masarap na buhay. Kaya gusto ko na talagang bumili ng SMDC. No? Okay. When you invest, there are two things that you look for, di ba? Is it backed by a reliable and trustworthy developer? What is its track record? So ito yung dapat inaalam muna natin bago bumili. No? Kailangan tanungin, i-check na muna natin o i-research. Reliable ba yung developer? Trustworthy? May good track record? Another, is the investment would earn you at least double? So, ibig sabihin, hindi matutulog yung investment mo. No? So, yan ang mga dapat hanapin mo, no, before even trying to invest. And SMDC has all of this. No? It has the good track record, one of the best in the industry right now. In fact, number one. No? Magmula nung nag-invest sila with 1 trillion market capitalization. It made them the first, no, compared to among all the other real estate developer. So ibig sabihin niyan, talagang reliable ang SMDC. Magandang track record kasi ang dami na nitong mga pinatayo at na-deliver ng mga units. Magmula na nagsimula ito ng 20, kailan ba? 13? Okay. Or earlier. With property centrally located, has all the necessary conveniences, it has top-of-the-line amenities. These are enough guarantees that your investment in SMDC will double your investment over time. So, yun ang magpapadouble ng investment mo kasi because of the conveniences. Kasi yun naman ang binibili ng customer, di ba? They want, especially in real estate, they want conveniences. Top of the line amenities, no? Halos lahat nandyan na. Talagang mag-i-enjoy kang tumira doon sa lugar na yan. Okay? And if you want to sell it, or rent it, talagang maraming gustong mag-rent yan kasi nakikita nila yung convenience that they will experience when they rent there in your condominium. At isa pang may isa pang maganda sa SMDC, award-winning developer to. Halos lahat ng pinatayo nito na nanalo, no, sa mga Philippine Property Awards like last year. Actually, diniscuss ko last meeting, no, since 2007, I think, or below, even below 14, mga ganon. And up to now, every year halos nananalo sa, no, ng mga awards. So, di ba magandang tumira talaga pag ang tinitiran mo ay award-winning condominium? Ayan, in 2019, so halos lahat ng mga residences ng SMDC may mga award. Di ba maganda yon? Di ba magandang feeling na award-winning yung tinitiran mo? Ayan. So living with SMDC integrated community, especially now that we have pandemic, you feel so secured. Okay, di ba? Kasi nga, you don't have to go outside anymore. Sa loob naman lahat ang pangangailangan mo. At ito pa, SMDC is a senior citizen and handicap friendly because everything is accessible, such as restaurants, stores, cinemas, etc. So alam naman natin kung gaano kahirap sa mga senior citizen and handicap. Katulad ko na mag-travel or to go out and buy our needs. But when you are in SMDC condominium, ay lahat yan abot. Just an elevator away. Because when SMDC constructed, planned the building, so they have considered everything. So they are responsive to everything we need. Okay, nabilisan lang to. Ito yung sinasabi ko na still baka may mga ilan na with all the things that you have said, Sir Paner, takot pa rin ako eh. No? Takot pa rin akong mag-invest. But look what will happen. Or let's compare when you just put your money in the bank. No? 181,260 pesos invest in the bank for 1 year and up to 4 years continuing. Magkano lang kinita mo? 18,311. Diyos ko, pakaliit. 725,000 na yung pinasok mo sa bangko. Ang binigay lang sa'yo, 18,311. Diyos ko naman. Pang merienda lang natin yon. Isang kainan lang sa restaurant, ubos na agad yan. But look, when you invest in real estate investment, particularly SMDC, with the increased rate of 5%, so look at the gain, potential gain or appreciation of your property. 909,310. Just ko, ang layo. Ang layo talaga. Kaya investing in real estate is really a very lucrative investment, no? Kailangan mo lang ng lakas ng loob, no? At right mindset, right education. So to prove you again how lucrative, profitable investing in real estate properties, especially sa mga SMDC, no? Prime location in SMDC projects. So makikita natin dito sa first table kung paano nag-a-appreciate ng malaki, no, yung mga condominium projects, no, in prime location like MOA, Makati, Ortigas, and Quezon City. So dito on the rightmost side, makikita natin 12%, no, or 26,800 pinakamataas ang naging average increase per year. So in other words, sa mga lugar na ganyan, expect na tuloy-tuloy yung appreciation of the value of the unit that you have bought. Hindi yan magde-degrade or magde-depreciate, but it will appreciate more, in fact. So in other words, or as a result, nakikita natin dito yung potential higher rental yield because of that. So, ayan, you can expect na mataas yung potential rental yield kasi nag-appreciate yung property rin. At saka, in these places, there are a lot of BPOs, there are a lot of POGOs, and when there are a lot of BPOs, a lot of POGOs, a lot of foreigners, a lot of office buildings, so expect that, yan, it will have a very high occupancy rate. Okay, again, for the last time, I'd like you to ask a question. Why invest in property? No? So one is that it has long-term benefits because the investment is hard and permanent asset. Ayan, di ba? Sabi ko nga kanina, yung mga OFW, nag-iinvest na sila sa mga real estate kasi natatakot sila na yung pera nila baka maubos o mawala pa. Kaya, yan. And it's good, no? Kasi when you invest in real estate, talagang mag-appreciate yan, no? And something na it, unlike having just money on hand, hindi basta-basta mawawala yan kasi hindi naman din ganoon na kabilis mawala yan if you want to convert it into cash. Another is legacy purchase. Ito yung pwede mong ipamana. Another is generate cash flow. Ayun, through rental. Scalable investment. Ayun, regarding appreciation. So the condominium property is something that really appreciate through time. No entry barrier to investing. Ibig sabihin, anyone can invest. Kahit estudyante ka rin. Yan, estudyante ako nanonood. Pwede ka na, basta may pera ka, pwede ka nang mag-invest. Hindi kailangan dito, tapos ka rito, graduate ka ng kahit ng college. Hindi. Basta you are ready, you have the right mindset, you can afford it, you are ready to go to invest in real estate. So, again, before you dive into investing, mahalaga that you check yourself first, no? Your readiness. Okay? Are you ready for property investing? So, yan ang tatanungin mo sa sarili mo. So these are now the different stages in preparation to investment. So first, know your financial stage. Do you have a reliable cash flow? So very important that you have a reliable cash flow. No? Tingnan nyo muna mabuti kung kaya mong mahulugan yung monthly. Kaya before you start investing, siguraduhin mong medyo okay yung trabaho mo. Kasi pag hindi, baka you may not be ready for this. Wag muna. No? And then, once you know that you are ready, you have enough cash and it is cash flow, ibig sabihin, continuing, you can ensure that you can pay the monthly amortization, then if you think you're ready, then another thing you can do is choose your investment strategy. Are you going to keep the property for rental, or you're going to flip it, or resell it? So kailangan isip mo yan kung saan ka ba talaga. Or you can do both. And then identify your market. So napakahalaga. Siyempre, if you're gonna rent it, you're gonna invest on real estate or condominium, at you want it to be rented, siyempre dapat bumili ka doon sa gusto mong or target market, no? If your target is our students, so may mga SMDC condominium naman na nakatayo near universities like yung Green 2, no? Mga, yun, mga ganyan. Then define your property criteria. Are you going for a pre-selling property or ready for occupancy? So, ayan. If you are just starting, I recommend that you opt for to invest on a pre-selling property because it's much cheaper and affordable. Kasi they are able to give you a long payment scheme, no? At saka na binibigay, no? Or so when you think you are ready, so this is how you're gonna the next and the last step or stage that you will do, how to reserve a unit. So of course, call us, talk to us. Then once you talk to us, we can talk about selecting the best unit for you, the best residences for you. And then once you have decided itong residence ang gusto ko, then you are ready to pay your reservation fee. Because we are in COVID now, we're not allowed to go out. So you can just pay it online, not through BDO and other payment facility. And then once you have paid your reservation fee, you're now ready to go to the next step, which is signing all the necessary paper. Okay? So, ito yung natuklasan ko na formula for a successful real estate investment. Having a positive mindset. So, plus action, kasi hindi pwedeng may mindset ka lang, positive mindset, pero wala ka na ma-action, equal results or equal becoming wealthy or rich in the future. So yun. So I guess in this almost an hour of my discussion, I have helped you to achieve a positive mindset. The only thing needed now is action. Kailangan nyo ng kumilos. Kasi kung walang action, mindset lang, walang result. So, and hindi ka yayaman. Kaya, now is the time, no? To action. And just to add information to convince you na talagang magandang mag-invest sa real estate, did you know that 90% of millionaires created their wealth by investing in real estate? So halos lahat ng yumaman, naging milyonaryo. 90% of them, no, they became wealthy because one of the things that they did is to invest in real estate. Bumili sila ng maraming ari-arian, mga properties. At ito pa, sabi ng aking idol na si Franklin Delano Roosevelt, a handicapped president of the United States of America, real estate cannot be lost or stolen nor can it be carried away. Yun, di ba? When you buy a real estate, hindi mo mawala yan sa'yo. Di ba? Kaya sino man makakuha. Ako nga, yung binenta kong lupa doon sa probinsya, tagal ko na hindi umuwi doon eh. Oh, di ba? Wala namang kumukuha. So, it can never be lost. Unlike bumili ka ng cellphone or kotse, nako, baka paglabas mo pa lang, makarnap ka na, wala na. But itong lupa, itong condominium, pag binili mo yan, hindi mo mawawala yan. Purchase with common sense. Kailangan mo lang siyempre magkaroon ng common sense. Mag-aral muna. Yon, katama-tama yung pag-attend mo dito sa talk ko na in-educate mo yung sarili mo so that this is one of the important things that you should do before investing. No? Paid for in full and managed with reasonable care, it is about the safest investment in the world. So, presidente na ng US ang nagsasabi, real estate is the safest investment in the world. Kaya ano pang ginagawa nyo? Mag-invest na, di ba? So, before investing in other options, unahin nyo to, and I tell you, you will really succeed. Kasi ibang mga option like stock, nako, pwedeng isang araw wala na yung investment mo, bumagsak na. Kasi up and down ang value ng mga stocks. Unlike in real estate, wala akong nalalaman na real estate na bumagsak ang presyo. Paakyat ng paakyat yan through time. So today is the perfect day to start living your dreams. So lahat naman tayo nangangarap na magkaroon ng magandang bahay, magandang tirahan for our family. So let's make the decision now na kung wala pa kayong ganyan bahay na talagang matitiran at nangungupahan pa lang. So start, kung wala pang pera, start saving for your future home. No? Magandang bago ka mag-retire, nabigyan mo na ng bahay ang pamilya mo. Ako, I would say, pwede na akong mag-retire kasi may bahay na kami. No? Pero I want more. No? I want to stay in SMDC condominium kasi nandiyan na lahat ang convenience. Gusto kong kumain sa isang restaurant, gusto kong umikot-ikot, manood ng sine, abot kamay. No? Unlike dito sa bahay namin sa townhouse, medyo kung wala kang sasakyan, medyo mahirapan ako pumunta sa mga gusto kong lugar. So wag matakot, mag-invest na. Dahil binigyan ko na kayo ng positive mindset, may action na lang ang kulang. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening. Tapos na po.
Thank you po, Prof. Di ba? Ang galing. Sabi ko na laging bago yung kanyang presentation. Actually, sir, dapat iba yung title ng natin ngayon iba yung title dapat ng ating talk. Sabi ko kay Miss Boot, during challenging times and beyond, di ba? Yun yung perfect na na title is sa ating Kasi ang dami niyang mga updates nga naman which is very related sa ating industry, no? Kasi nga, tama naman ang sinabi mo nga, Prof, na yung iba talaga takot, akala nila. Siyempre, wait and see ang yun, di ba, ang scenario. Pero, kumbaga, after hearing your talk, talagang tayo mismo as an agent and a broker, kumbaga, confident tayo that yung industry talaga natin buhay, no? Kasi may actually, sinasabi nga nila, marami pa tayong backlog in terms of housing. Kaya talagang yung kumpanya natin, ang SMDC, is also doing its share dun sa backlog na yon, di ba? So hindi man tapunan ng government natin, kumbaga the company itself, no, is filling the gap dun sa ating demand pa ng housing natin. Ayan, so I understand, no, marami po tayong naging learnings for tonight. And thank you po for joining. Miss Connie Marciano, laging active po yan from PMRB. Si Sir Dan, of course, isa din sa mga presenter natin from Rizal Board. Si Vlad, si Sir Ricky, si Sir Gerard. Yung mag-asawang Arlene and Michael Delgado. Alam mo, sir, after your talk last week, nag-invest agad sila sa SMDC. So they're also investors and also part of our group, no? Yung couple na na Michael and Arlene Delgado. So believer po sila ng ng ating product. So ayun po, and also andyan si paring Rec Gallardo, also part of our team. Sino pong Mr. Gerard? Sino pong Gerard Miss Kate? Gerard ko, syempre, ayan. Si Sir Gerard ko, talagang always on support. And of course, Miss Cecil Venegas from QCRB. Ayan po. Meron po ba ditong buyer, no? In case po na may buyer, let us know po kung ano po yung need na ng inyong investment. Kasi marami po tayo ngayong mga projects na talagang magaganda. Isa na yan yung Bloom Residences sa Sukat, Parañaque. Yan. Isipin nyo, kahit pandemic, no? Tuloy-tuloy po ang price increase, di ba? Yun actually yung yun yung magandang parang sign na buhay ang industriya kasi dapat nga di ba? Bumababa dapat ang presyo pero hindi eh. Kumbaga, wala pang 1 month, siguro ang Bloom natin, nag-increase na siya ng more or less 15%. Di ba? Kung isa ka sa nagtiwala with Bloom and SMDC, kumbaga nag-reserve ka pa lang ng 15,000, ang kinita na ng 15,000 mo, more or less mga 500,000 plus. So, ganun. Kaya, marami po tayong mga happy buyers and happy investors sa SMDC. And then, actually, ang maganda kasi sa lugar na yon yung Bloom, malapit po kasi sa airport, sa may Sukat, Parañaque. So, parang ang ina-eye din ng mga expert, real estate expert, na the Parañaque is soon to be one of the CBD. No, actually, meron din tayong dyan eh. Meron po tayong project dyan, yung tinatawag nating Gold City. No? As in ginto, no? Gold. So, isipin nyo, yung nag-launch, actually wala pa ako sa SMDC noon, nung na-launch yung Gold Residences, in a span of 3 days, sold out yung units natin. And the good thing about these coming days ahead, anytime soon, maglo-launch na rin po yung ating Gold Residences Phase 2. Okay, tapos meron pa tayong isa, yung Gold Office. So actually, yung Gold Office natin, na-launch na to before COVID, last February. So, hinold lang ng management yung inventories dahil medyo, medyo malaki kasi yung cut. Medyo hindi siya affordable sa market kasi 40M. No, yung start start po ng presyo ng office. But I understand, based sa chismis, so kaya tinanggal muna nila sa inventory at saka sa market, may plano po silang liitan. So parang i-relate nila, i-adapt nila with the new normal that we have now, yung small office, home office, para mas maging affordable nga naman siya sa market natin. Yun yung mga exciting po na mga mangyayari anytime soon with our company. And speaking of the housing backlog, actually, if you take a look at the pie, actually, sa isang araw po, i-share namin, no? It's a pie. Kung titingnan nyo yung pinaka-structure nun, ang may malaki talaga na demand is yung economic housing. I understand we have as much as 2 million housing backlog. So, in relation with that, marami tayong ilo-launch na house and lot project anytime next year, no? Kasi the reason why medyo updated tayo dahil may nakakausap din po tayo from the back office, no? Yung mga nabili na po ng SMDC na sigurado na house and lot, ayan, mauna yung yung Kabanatuan, yan, Tarlac, at saka yung General Trias, yan, kaya nga nandiyan din si Mr. Gallardo, no? Kasi taga Cavite yan. Anytime soon, ang dami nating ilo-launch. Kumbaga, ang pinaka-objective ng company is to beat yung Villar Group, yung Camellia. So more on, nandun yung direction natin. Okay, kaya yun po yung mga updates naman from our company. And again, thank you. Kumbaga, daming natutuwa po. Basahin natin yung mga chat. Sabi ni Sir Emmanuel, no, thanks Prof. Brad Chris for that wonderful presentation, no, di ba? Ayan, so yan. At saka yung isa mong estudyante, no, si Renz Irvin de la Torre. Yan, baka mag-i-invest na rin si Renz after hearing your talk. Ayan, so again, thank you po for joining us tonight. And wag po kayong magsasawang mag-join sa mga webinar natin. Bukas, we have a special topic, no? Yung ating 8 Secrets of Henry C. Yan. So, yung kung magiging presenter natin is din siya, dating seminarian, no? Former seminarian siya sa Christ the King. Tapos naging professor niya rin si Bishop Cardinal Tagle. Yan. So exciting din po na kumbaga wag lang tayo puro benta, yun naman ang objective ng ating grupo, no. Wag lang pong puro benta, at least kahit paano, meron din tayong mga pine-prepare na na mga talk for our personality, for our kumbaga sa kondisyon ng ngayon, 'di ba, sa during challenging times, 'di ba? So that ma-inspired din tayo. Actually, marami na rin na-inspired kay kay Mr. Paner, no. Pag alam nilang siya yung nagtatalk, ang dami pong talagang nagbibigay ng interest to hear kasi laging may bago, laging talagang inaaral ni Prof yung kanyang i-share sa atin. So we are blessed to have Professor Chris Paner with us. So yan, pwede po ba natin siyang palakpakan? Yan, meron po tayong dyan, reaction button sa inyong sa baba niyo, di ba? Thumbs up or clap. Yan.
Thank you.
Di ba? So, always kumbaga always good to hear your updates and research, no? So ayan po. Kung wala po kayong question, ayan, siguro i-play na lang ni Abay yung Abay, play ka na lang ng video siguro yung ating GEM Residences. Yung kay para mapanood ni Miss Cecil. Yung kay Mean.
Okay, Mean.
Thank you po for joining.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.